Bit busy this afternoon from the chamois. I've been making like little bags, and there you go, there's a little bag there. I have to paint it green later. This is obviously the Vietnam War bag that they had with the three little bags on the bottom there. You got the one big one on top, got the straps on the back there. Yeah, that's made out of the chamois. Just cut it out, very easy. You glue it, you pinch it together, and it's just absolutely just molds to the shape you want it. So there you go, guys. Once I finish it up, should look all right. There's one I made there already. Kind of drooped it down, so my son wanted a button on it, so I can't moan with him, you know, so I had to put like a little plastic button there just to keep him happy. And everything on this tank is all just made. I haven't bought anything from the storage, I just made it all. So, you know, Lego boxes up here, Lego boxes there, and Lego boxes on the back. All that's Lego. All of it is Lego. I had a little bit of a rag left over, which was wearing out. Just painted it. Looks alright. Some more Lego. That's Lego as well. And what I do, I sandpaper it that way. So when I do it that way, it looks like grains of, you know, the old wood. And then, you know, when you cut out all your accessories from your tank, I had a little bit left over here. So what I've done, I hooked it in there, and it's made like a little holding thing for these boxes. So that was pretty good, and actually locks in as well, and somewhere to put the bucket as well. Yeah, the rope, well, I just got some cotton and made up to 3 and then glued it, so it's pretty strong. 3 strands. Yeah, there's Lego on the side there as well. All that there is Lego. I cut the spade here and turned it over like they had in the Vietnam War. The tracks I put on there, the spade I had. There's another example that I cut from the accessory thing that you cut apart. I've got to actually do the ends here so you don't see the white bit there, but yeah, just hooked it over at both ends there. It fitted really well, so that holds in something there as well. Okay, today I am making backpacks for the tank, for the Vietnam War tank, the Walker Bulldog. So there you go, that's a little backpack there. That's what they actually had in the Vietnam War. I had one of these backpacks when I was collecting Vietnam War stuff, so I know it has the 3 pockets down below and then the one big one on top. And this is the actual scale of the 1.16. As you can see, the soldier there, that was like foot on his back, same sort of scale size. This is the material I love working with. Okay, this is what I used on the car. It's not the real leather one, which I reckon a real leather one be better because it's worn out in some places. Then really easy to sort of mold around. You can wet it and you can mold it. You can flatten it like that when it's wet, and when it's dry, it absolutely just stays like that. Absolutely rock solid. So you can mold sort of things around the tank on it. You can do blankets. You can have it overlapping on the side, straight down, and it'll just stay there. It won't start sticking up. And the next thing is you can glue. You can glue the things together. It'll all hold. And when I did this bag here, you can see like it's like the edging on it. It looks pretty good, you know. And I'll just show you that edge of the little pocket there. There you go. What I do, I put glue on one side here. Then I wrap it up like that. And then I'll squeeze the sides like that. When I squeeze it, the glue starts kicking in and starts sinking into the chamois. Now, when it sinks into the chamois, I can bend that and push it. It becomes more flexible, you know. At the moment, it's just like really hard, rigid chamois. So I'll show you guys with this one, okay? Just get some glue on it. Very easy to make. If you're thinking about you want some storage for your tanks, you know, I recommend getting a chamois. Some other people say, oh no, I use this other material if I make things, you know, but for me it's the chamois. Now I just put glue all in there, just chuck it in any old how, bring it around like that, like that, like that, and then you want the overflap on the pocket there, okay, which you want it sticking up at the moment. Now as you can see, the glue's on the side there. Now what I do, I keep pinching it, okay? There. Look on the sides there, see it's starting to stick together. And it's kind of like forming like a nice little pocket for the side, you see. So, now this here, what I'm going to do now is unwrap this, okay guys? Just do it very easy because I need to know where the wraps are to fold it back up, you know. There you go, so that's pretty easy. Let's get some glue on there. I like using these toothpicks more here. I like making things like this. It kind of keeps me, because I'm retired, you know, it just keeps me going like for the day. Instead of sitting watching the TV, I'll just come in here and muck about doing this. Push into it. You want to know how thick the bag is going to be, okay? So obviously do the first bit quite small, because when you wrap it up, it's going to get bigger, okay? The bag. There you go. Actually, if I squeeze it like that. And as I say, you can shape it, you can make it fatter, or you can make it thinner. You can make it droop down one side if you want, like that. Pump it out a bit more when you put the bag on the side there. So you glue that on there. So that looks happy days there. You want to put the back on, okay? So you want to put that on like that, okay? You can glue it like that. You can cut around the edges afterwards. Then you want the flap over, okay? So you want to get that sort of like at the bottom there. You can turn it over. Gives a nice seal at the bottom there. Over, or you can push it a little bit more like that. Okay, there. Now obviously you want like the rounded. And the Vietnam ones, they were slightly rounded, okay? Here you go. And we'll straighten up a bit here. Put glue everywhere, all down the bottom. And then you bring that up like that, okay? Now remember what I said about the seals on the side there. If you want to make it look like it's sealed, you just keep squeezing it in there, okay? And that will give like the nice join to the bag. Here you go, look at that, okay? Okay, so that's near enough pretty solid now. So well, it's not going to come apart. So what I'll do now, stick the pockets on the sides. Squeeze it in there. Right, fold about there, I think. There. There. Smear that all in there. A little bit more glue. I find more glue the better actually, because for squeezing it around and oh, there, 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 and there. Squeeze the edges. Makes the bag look nice and full there, you know. Put that on there like that. As you can see, it's just a little gap either side I want there. And of course, while we're waiting for that to dry, I'll just show you here again, there's the Lego, more storage. Make wooden crates, yeah, you get sandpaper, you scrape down that way. It gives you like the wood grains, okay? This side you scrape that way to give the wood grain as well. So I'll be painting that. As a number 2, so exactly the same. This one's a little bit smaller, obviously to make it look a little bit different. Could be a little wine box, you know, that the Americans stole from the, you know, from some place that was a big case of wine. So put that on there, you know, they'd be happy. So I'll be painting these up and got to glue them all together so they don't move. Right, so I'll put a strap on this side now. As you can see, it's all there, all glued in. A little bit coming down this side as well. So that's looking okay. So what I'll do, I'll show you just on the other side. What I've done is a paper hook file in the back there, which you can hook it on the tank. And it hooks on pretty well. And I'll show you how to do the other strap. Pretty easy. Just get a length of chamois like that. Just cut a very thin crack completely. So a leather one might be better. So okay, what we'll do now, Just get a little bit of glue on the old toothpick here. Put at the bottom there just like that. Rub it all in. So there you go. And just by pressing it, it just actually molds into the actual chamois. There you go. And then what you do, just to hold it, doesn't matter if you can see it because that'll dry and you can't see it in the end. Just pull it over a bit like that. Just hold your finger there for a little bit, and then you just bring it down to the side. Just put a little bit of glue there, and as I say, it doesn't take long making these. I think I might make another two. Just bring it down into there. There you go. As I say, it comes off a bit there, so then you just stick it back down again. Doing this a bit of a rush actually. Normally I just do it one at a time, you know. I'll put two little things there just to keep it there. Little loops. Let's try for a little loop. Cut a tiny little one there. There. And there. Dab of glue. Yep, down there at the top. Push down hard. Alright, put that there. Rock hard. There you go, it's solid. Absolute. So yeah, I quite enjoy that. I'll be painting that, and it'll be going on the tank. Thank you very much for watching.